Hi everyone, welcome to Health Situations, and this is your girl Ngozi Ibi. On this episode, I want to talk about postpartum depression. I don't know if you've heard of it before or you're just hearing it for the first time. What is postpartum depression? Postpartum depression is a depression that occurs in women who have just given birth, going through a depression, that causes them to have anxiety, hopelessness, fear, just depressed about everything around them. And then sometimes it goes as bad as they not even wanting to care or nurture their child. And sometimes this depression can occur from 2 weeks to 8 weeks after giving birth, while for some other it can be right even whilst they're still pregnant, they start getting depressed and all that. So it just makes me understand that, like, if women were to write journals or memoirs about how they took to term their pregnancies or how they started their pregnancy journey, like, it's going to be different strokes for different folks, because honestly, different women have different experiences. Like, the experience varies from one woman to the other, from one African woman to an European woman to a Caribbean woman. The experience varies, but also in a way are also similar. So this postpartum depression makes some women wonder, like, is this weird? Am I a weird person that I'm not having all the joy of, oh baby? This leaves some women feeling, is this weird? Well, I for one, I'm starting up this conversation where it's no longer a hush thing. It's something we should, be bold enough to come out and speak up and start up this conversation. Well, postpartum depression is normal. Like, it is a time where a woman needs all the help she can get. All the help she can get from loved ones, from family, from relatives, from society, from the people around her, from workspaces, like all the help she can get. It makes me understand this whole analogy or this whole concept of omugwo that the Igbo people do. In fact, I think African community as a whole, this omugwo where a daughter gives birth, her mother goes to her place, visits her for a month, 3 months, sometimes some people stay a year. This period, she takes care of the child, she takes care of the baby, she nurtures the baby, she takes care of her daughter also. She also teaches her daughter the things that doctors or midwives cannot exhaust in antenatal care. There are things that people will teach you. There are also things that you will experience for yourself. So there are things the doctors will not exhaust, they will not be able to teach. But because your mother is there, she comes with a load of experiences. So she's also able to teach you. So you see, this whole omugwo concept is a psychological thing. Like, it's so helpful. So this whole omugwo thing is so psychological, it's so helpful that a community, you see aunties, a list of aunties, a list of sisters, a list of friends, coming around to take care of a child, coming around to, help you bath the child. Where you have like 5 aunties coming to say, okay, today is going to be my turn. This week I want to bath the child. This week I want to take care of the child for you. This week I'm going to be the one. Some people do not have that. Some people do not have aunties in their life they can trust. Some people do not have friends. Some people do not have relatives. Some people do not have a mother, to help them. So I'm always here for the mental health. That's why this topic is such an important one. It's such an important one for us to talk about. Like, it's okay that you're where you are. It's okay that you're feeling depressed after giving birth. It's okay. The only thing is, you need help. You need to speak up. You need to find a community. You need to find someone to talk about. You need to even talk to the doctor and say, doctor, I am feeling this way and I think I need help. I need help. I need loved ones supporting you. It makes me wonder where you see a man or a grown man, or you see people make comment that, is it not just giving birth? Something that 15-year-old girls do on daily basis. Wow. Like, when people say that, you know how backward they are. Like, you know how painful. Like, if you know the series of emotions these women go through just being pregnant, then coming to terms, some of them even lose their... Some women even lose their child during childbirth. And they go through things. They are depressed, they are sad. They're trying to catch up back to life, back to society, back to work, going back to their normal routine. Some of them trying to find themselves, and people can make a statement like that, like, it's not something normal everybody does. That's sad. This is why when you see any woman who has gone through pregnancy, comes to term, gives birth, she needs her accolade, she needs her flowers, she needs that congratulations. It's very important. It's okay for us to start off the conversation with, hope you are fine. How are you doing? Like, after giving birth, how are you doing? Hope there's somebody taking care of you. This is a time where husbands can step up. Husbands can step up and say, oh, now you're taking care of a child, you're taking care of a baby. Who is taking care of you? Who is asking you, are you okay today? Have you slept well? Have you been feeding well? Or you're just concentrated in feeding the child, concentrated on putting your energy on the child, and then there's nobody to take care of her? It's time for the men to also step up and understand that postpartum depression is a thing. Postpartum depression is something we should normalize talking about. It's something we should normalize, having these conversations heard. Like, people need to start talking about it. Postpartum depression is okay. It's okay that you're depressed after giving birth, but it's not just going to end there. What are we going to do about this? This is where they say it takes a community to raise a child. Honestly, it takes a community to raise a child. It takes, that auntie is coming to the house to, pamper the baby, take care of the baby, gush over the baby. Oh, hey, cutie. And the same way, that energy we give to that child, that baby, we also need to give that energy to the woman. We also need to ask her, are you fine? Hope you're sleeping well. Hope you're good. When are you going back to work? Some of these women go back to work just immediately. That's why even policies like, 3 months, 3 months of leave for mothers, 3-4 months of leave is important. It's important that she finds herself again and then she comes back to work. It's okay for us to normalize these things, to start talking about it. So this is an encouragement to you out there going through depression, postpartum depression, going through this phase. Be encouraged. Be encouraged and know that you are not alone. Be encouraged and know that these too will pass. Be encouraged to know that this phase will pass and you'll be right back. You'll find yourself again. You'll come back to your normal. It might not be normal again, but you'll find yourself. So let's encourage the women around us. Let's start up this conversation around postpartum depression. Let's ask them, how are you doing? Do you need help? Do you need me to come and